is 2021 a safer year for the Philippines? With a number of vaccines being developed in the pipeline, and a lot of people have started to receive these vaccines. The future is now looking bright. I am Michelle Guillen for the special episode of Daily Tribunes in case you miss it.
It has been a year of battling against the unseen enemy, that is, the coronavirus pandemic. And with the recent breakthroughs in the medical technology, the public can only hope that these newly developed vaccines are the pathways to safety. Most health experts have been saying that the only cure for the disease is to achieve herd immunity by vaccinating at least 60 to 70% of the population. The Philippines has no option but to import doses from international manufacturers due to existing gaps in the capability to develop its own. The government is also in the process of trying to strike a deal with a leading vaccine firm to secure millions of doses that would eventually cover the whole population. National Task Force Chief Carlito Galvez Jr. said it may still take until the second to third quarter of next year for full doses of vaccines to be available for distribution in the country. In the meantime, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III encouraged the public to still observe minimum health standards.
Looking back, the pandemic has put a strain on the daily lives of a normal Filipino. The government has imposed a lockdown which compromised jobs of the working people. DOH and other health sectors have called on the public to adhere to the minimum health standards. This includes wearing face masks, face shield, constant hand washing, and altogether avoiding crowded places.
The government also ramped up its testing and tracing efforts by licensing more laboratories to detect COVID-infected individuals. Local governments were also forced to step up and address the issues of their respective constituents amid community quarantine. But when the community quarantine took effect, the Philippines experienced impediments. Everything halted as people lost their jobs, resulting in the plummet of the national economy. It also put into light the socioeconomic impediments Filipino families experienced during the current health crisis. Even their children struggled with a remote online learning setup. But despite this plight, the pandemic still produced many heroes, from the commendable frontliners and health workers who risked their own lives to save others, to volunteers, big and small, who aided patients of the virus and victims of the pandemic. And now, the world looks forward to these vaccines. The Philippines may have to wait until mid-2021 before the government can secure vaccines and distribute it in full swing to the public.
But with its performance in response in handling a public health emergency, one begs to ask if the national government can provide vaccines to all Filipinos. Pray that may the incoming year bring us hope. Again, I am Michelle Guillen for the special episode of Tribunes Now in case you miss it.